AM Sports Report brought to you by Hobby Habit. They got the greatest selection of board games in the Valley. They just recently got in the 2023 Game of the Year. It's called Dwarf Romantic, and it looks pretty cool. I don't know the gist of it, but you could obviously go in there, 411 First Street, right here in LeGrand, and talk to Joe and his team and check out their board game selection. It's crazy. You walk into that back corner and there's board games everywhere. Hobby Habit, just for the fun of it. Sports slows down a little bit early in the month of December, but the fall was super hectic, as everybody knows. Winter sports practices are underway, though, and competitions are getting ready to jump into full swing. I'm really looking forward to some basketball and some wrestling. I don't enjoy the indoor sports as much as outdoor sports, but I still really, I'm pretty fond of basketball and wrestling as well. EOU still has one fall sport team competing. The volleyball team will play tomorrow at 2:30 p.m. in their pool play game versus Midland in the NAIA National Championships in Sioux City, Iowa. They turn around and play Kokomo on Friday at 2:30 as well, and it's this simple: win your pool, move on. So if they win this pool, they play each team, whoever has the best record, and then tiebreaker goes to sets. If they win the pool, they move on to the Elite Eight. I believe they've been in the Elite Eight the last 2 years in a row. So, I mean, they're the highest seeded team in this pool. I think it's Pool H, and so I think if you were to number it, I think it's 7. So I think EOU comes in as the 7th ranked team. They don't actually do a poll at the end of the year, but I want to say EOU, after the loss to Southern in the CCC championship, is 7. So in the other brackets, we have it's crazy. We have 5 teams. I think 5. EOU, C of I, Corbin, and Southern. No, we have 4 teams in this pool play, and Corbin and C of I are in the same pool. So you'll see, there's a chance that we see 3 teams from the Cascade Conference in the Final 8. EOU men's and women's basketball will kick off their conference play this weekend at home versus OIT and Southern. The women play OIT at 5:30 on Friday, and the men play OIT at 7:30. And then the women on Saturday, they play Southern at 3, and the men play right after at 5 up at Quinn. Get up there and support the Mounties. EOU men's wrestling goes to Clackamas, where they'll have duels against Clackamas on Saturday, and then they'll wrestle in the Clackamas Open on Sunday. And then on Sunday, right here up at EOU in the field house and in Quinn Coliseum, the women will host their Mountaineer Open for wrestling, and it's all day Sunday. So if you want to go watch some good women's college wrestling, get up there to EOU and check it out. LHS Boys Hoops tips off tomorrow at home versus Umatilla at 7 p.m. right up at the LeGrand High School gym. And then the girls go to Pendleton on Friday to take on Columbia River at 3 p.m. As for wrestling high school-wise, we're 2 weeks away from the Milenburg and the Safeway Buckle Classic. It's crazy. I mean, we're already almost Milenburg time. It's not this weekend, but the following weekend. And it's a great tournament. And if you enjoy wrestling, that's the place to be. I remember when I was, younger, and even now, not quite as much now, but man, that gym used to be packed for Milenburg. AM Sports Report brought to you by Hobby Habit, just for the fun of it.